Hi friends, Rotary in Mumbai, called as District 3141, is one of the premier Rotary districts in the world. And Rotary Year 2021 is a vision year with District Governor Sunil Mehra at the helm of affairs. In this year, many new initiatives have been introduced to create a difference to the society and make Rotary seen. In this year, we have started a novel concept called as Viz Biz Talks, an initiative to support Rotarians to support Rotary. Friends, the Viz Biz Talk Show is a hot from oven initiative to create more bonding and proximity amongst Rotarians on personal, Rotary and professional front. In these interviews, we speak to Rotarians, the visionary Rotarians, who by virtue of their selfless work towards the community have reached important decisive positions, and their actions today help Rotary to serve more, to make a difference in the community. I am your host, Dr. Manish Motwan, a laparoscopic weight loss surgeon and also the Chief Coordinator for Rotary District 3141 in the year 2021. Friends, we have a very special guest today, a Rotarian with more than 15 years of Rotary experience, a Rotarian from one of the most prestigious clubs in Mumbai, Rotary Club of Mumbai South. Yes, friends, it's none other than Rotarian TEHEMTOL Dalal. Friends, he's a legal counsel, very soft-spoken, hardworking, efficient, organized, resourceful, and a dynamic personality. He's becoming president for the second time, as this year he is the chosen one to lead his club in the golden jubilee year of his club's inception. So friends, it is my pleasure to present before you this Rotarian with loads and loads of experience behind him, Rotarian TEHEMTOL Dalal.
Hello.
Hi, TEHEMTOL.
How are you, doctor?
Thank you so much, TEHEMTOL, for coming here. I'm doing fine and hope you're doing fine too.
Very much.
It's been a
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Most welcome, TEHEMTOL, and it's been a pleasure for us to have you here with us. And TEHEMTOL, I hope you're aware about this Viz Biz show. Now you are a experienced president. You are much more experienced because you have done your presidentship of the same club of Mumbai South once before too. So you come with a load of experience with you. Secondly, you are the chosen one. You are the chosen one because your prestigious club has seen something extra in you and they want you to lead the club in its golden jubilee year. This speaks volumes about the faith they have in your leadership and the faith that they have in your foresight and your vision. So with this small introduction on my side, TEHEMTOL, if I have your consent, can I move ahead with my questions on the talk show?
Please do that.
So TEHEMTOL, we've worked together in district before, we've met at many district events, but there are so many others who are listening to this talk show but are not aware about what is TEHEMTOL all about. What is he as a person? Can you share us something about your personal life and you as a person?
As far as my personal life is concerned, I am a lawyer by profession and I am practicing for more than 40 years, both with the Bombay High Court and the Supreme Court. I am a legal counsel and I have a wife who is the chairman of the Asha Sadan, which is a branch of the Maharashtra State Women's Council. Asha Sadan is an organization where children are being adopted legally. It is an NGO and children are adopted legally by the consent of the Bombay High Court. And I have a daughter called Danica and she is in the travel and tourism industry. She takes all types of interest and takes small tours of people to places, oriental places and places which others have not visited. For example, in Canada or Seychelles, where generally like SOTC and other tour companies take, she takes it to some exotic places which have not been seen by many other places.
Fantastic. So, TEHEMTOL, there is a purpose of we starting this show called as a Viz Biz Talks. If you read the entire name, it is Viz for vision and Biz for business. So these are talks where we want Rotarians who have already bonded with each other on a personal front or Rotary front to also start binding with each other on the professional front too. So you being a legal counsel of 40 years of experience and your daughter being in travel industry and doing some unique packages can be of real value to many other people around.
Certainly.
Something more about your profession, what type of work you do as a legal counsel, and something more about your daughter also.
As a legal counsel, I have represented many top companies in the corporate sector. And if you ask me, in short, I would like to say the greatest representation I have made is for the Duke of Kent of England. In Freemasonry, there was a big case for the first time in the whole world, and I was the only man who has represented His Royal Highness the Duke of Kent for the Freemasonry case. That took place first in the City Civil Court at Bombay, and thereafter it went to Bombay High Court, and we won that case. I was representing the United Grand Lodge of England, where the head of the United Grand Lodge of England is the Royal Highness the Duke of Kent. It is always a member from the royal family who represents the United Grand Lodge of England. As far as my daughter is concerned, she is very passionate about tours and travel. She had worked for 4-5 companies before she has now her own company by the name Peppermint Holidays. She has worked a little bit in SOTC. She has worked in Thomas Cook. She has done in compressed tourism and compact tourism and travels. And then now, from last about 4 years, she has started her own business. And the business is being done at a building in Bellatrix, which is my own building. Part of it is been occupied by me as my legal chambers. I have my chambers in High Court also, but I see people there also because High Court has restricted timings due to all this COVID and this right now. And my daughter very often goes once in 2 months or 3 months abroad, do all sorts of packages. And in fact, if an opportunity is given during the Rotary International Convention, she could do that also. She could be of great help to Rotarians, and she would give a large discount for that.
Fantastic, Tehemton. We in Rotary trust each other so much. We have so much of transparency between each other. So I'm sure you, with your 40 years of experience, such clout with doing the cases of the Duchess of Kent and all these people, I'm sure there would be loads and loads of people who would be wanting to come to you to take your advice or tie up with you for their legal problems. At the same time, I think so many Rotary clubs and even non-Rotarians who would always love to trust a Rotarian's daughter for their trips and travels. I'm sure the purpose of it would be served, that even if 5 people approach you because of this interview, we'll feel that the purpose of the interview has been served. But there is another purpose over here in this interview, Tehemton, and this purpose is that you are an experienced president. You are taking up as the president this year, but there are not others who are doing this president's post for the second time. You have a rich experience with you of dealing with Rotary Club of Mumbai South. You have a rich experience in doing so many projects as a president. Today, the other 101 presidents who are listening to you should also be motivated that their year should go one of the brilliant years of Rotary. And you also have to motivate so many non-Rotarians to come and join our hands and become Rotarians in future. So I would like you to speak something on these lines too.
Firstly, I would like to say that this year, in the year Rotary year 2021, we have got a very wonderful district governor. He is taking a lot of pains. I was in the district from last 10 to 11 years, but I haven't seen any district governor going through so much pains and so much that they do, not only for president-elects, but for several other categories that are mentioned in the district directory, which has recently been released. I think he goes out of his way and is helping us to a very large extent, and we are indeed very grateful to him for that. Secondly, as far as Rotary is concerned, it is a wonderful organization. And if I can help my Rotarians legally, or where my daughter can help in the travel agency, we will be too pleased to help each one of them. As far as the projects of my is concerned, we have a number of projects. We are going to do more than 100 projects throughout the year, of which some of the outstanding projects are that we have. Pilot project is that in the month of September, we have a youth month, where about 200 children take participation in all that, in dancing, carom, and all the different avenues. Thereafter, we have midday meals for at least 550 children per month. We have a Rotarian who pays only for that purpose throughout the year to serve the children as much as they want. The other important projects are we are trying to help in getting instrument for one cancer hospital in Baroda. We are going to do 2 happy schools. One of them is in Bombay, Bhai Kabirbai High School. And there also the members of my club have agreed to 4 to 5 lakhs they are already ready to spend. Another thing is in Thava in Ankleshwar. That is an Adivasi school which is very much for the backward children. And we are putting more importance to them, because if we Rotarians do not come out and help them, they do not have a future at all, I feel. Because the government does not have that much money to look after these poor people. So we go all the way to Thava and help them. Another big project is in Satara. We are likely to adapt the entire village there. We are having a happy school there also. And we are also helping the panchayat members, Gram Panchayat there, and all the students and the parents how to go to school, and they don't know many things. Sanitation is a very backward thing in these rural areas. So we stay there for 8 to 10 days and we see that they are brought up in a perfect manner so that they continue to have good hygienic problems. Because many children so many times die because of bad hygiene. They do not know what the toilet is. They just go to the farm and sit and do everything. So this is what our purpose is, to help the children to come up in a better manner. For we feel that if Rotary can help these children, India can proceed much further than what we are right now.
Fantastic, fantastic, Tehemton. You've had lovely projects lined up, and I see that COVID is not coming up as a challenge. You're taking it as an opportunity, and you all have all lined up your projects. And I'm sure you will have 100% success in all the projects that you all have planned. At the same time, I can also see that you have been so motivated and a self-motivated person that all other presidents will also feel that yes, we also want to perform to the capacity of what Tehemton is doing and what Mumbai South is doing. This has been just excellent interviewing you. I have myself got so inspired after speaking to you, Tehemton. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, coming on this talk show. It has been a pleasure to have you here, to host you on this show. And thank you so much for your presence here.
Thanks very much for inviting me.
Most
and
welcome.
God bless you for helping me out every time.
Work together and ensure that Rotary year 2021 and Rotary thereafter becomes the most successful times that Rotary has ever seen. Thank you so much.
I would like to say one thing. We are taking out a Golden Jubilee souvenir. And recently, 3 days ago, we have received a message from RI President also. And for 2021, and we have applied to the RI President 21-22 also. And they are also giving us, and more than 25 to 30 district governors, past district governors have also given their messages. So we feel that we are going to have 2 ways for that souvenir. One is a hard copy, and we will also have a soft copy distributed to most of the clubs who are interested in knowing things about Rotary.
Thank you so much, Tehemton. It was a pleasure hosting you. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much.